This video is going to be for the guys that are on self-improvement. You want to do some hard work, you want to go to the gym, you really want to crush life, you're an ambitious person, but you're still working a normal 9-to-5 job, right? I have been on self-improvement for 3 years now. I've been going to the gym consistently for like 2 years. I've been working on this YouTube channel for just over a year now. And the whole time I've been doing that, I've been working a full-time job, like an office-based job as well. So I'm going to basically just make this a quick video talking about this very specific issue if it's affecting you, because I know that it affects me and it probably, I imagine, affects a lot of people. And I was just watching a video today. It was a Hamza video and he was talking about all these different laws of self-improvement, and it's a cool video. And one of them was, how working in the morning is usually the best time to work. It's the best time to meditate. It's the best time to do all the cold shower. It's the best time to actually do some like deep works. You don't eat any food. You don't like spike your insulin. You just have black coffee. You don't eat. You fast. You can get some deep work done. So for me, that would be like getting my notepad out, and writing some like YouTube scripts or something, or getting the camera out and recording some videos. Like that would be a really good morning task for me to do, or maybe like sit at my computer and edit some videos and get some videos scheduled out on YouTube, do some thumbnails, that sort of thing. So there's a lot of good work I could be doing in the morning. But the main problem for me is the fact that I work a 9-to-5 and I actually start work at like 8 o'clock, or sometimes I even try and get there for 7. But it's basically like 9's the cutoff point, right? 9 in the morning. So I have to be able to get there for 9 o'clock at the latest. But I usually try and get there earlier for reasons that I'm going to explain later on in this video. And that is a benefit of my job. And if you have this benefit, it's going to really benefit you as well. But let's say you're working a 9-to-5, right? Office job, you're in like sales or marketing or something, and you have to be at work for 9. Let's say it takes like half an hour to get to your work, or like an hour commute on the bus or the train, or maybe you drive. That means you're gonna have to get up at like 7:30 just to like get ready for like half an hour, and then set off at 8 and then get to work for like 9, right? So how can you do the cold shower? How can you do some deep work in the morning when you just get to work and you have to start working straight away? Well, the first thing I'll say is, like with the cold showers, if you are starting work in the morning at 9, you definitely have time to have a cold shower. And meditation, you probably have time to do that as well, right? If you want to meditate in the morning, you could spend just literally 5 minutes as soon as you wake up, just like, clear your mind, think about the day, get like the Medito app, is what I use. I don't really use it all the time, but I'm something I'm trying to improve on and get better at. So you can use that. That's all something that you can definitely do in the morning pretty consistently. But how do you do the deep work, right? You can't like sit down at your laptop and like video edit or record videos or script videos and do some deep work, because you're at work, you're at your normal 9-to-5 job, right? That's how you're making your money. So like, how do you do it? Well, this is how I do it. And what I do is, firstly, if you can do this, if your job does this, this is great, flexi time. If you can start work at like 7 o'clock in the morning rather than 9, that is going to be a huge superpower for you. And the reason being is because you can get up super early, you can get to work, get your day over and done with, get through the day. And then at the end of the day, that is when you're going to realistically have to do your deep work, right? So if I do that, I can start work at 7, get home at like probably 4 o'clock once I've actually driven home from work. And that is when I can do my deep work. Now, this is a mistake that I was making, and you might be making it as well, is where you go to the gym as soon as you get home from work. And I was doing this for a long time, right? So I'd get home, and the first thing I'd do is I'd go straight to the gym, get my workout in, that'd take like an hour, and then finish, right? Now it's like 5 o'clock, 5:30 in the afternoon. How am I gonna have time to like record videos, do some deep work, right? And that's where the difficulty comes in, because obviously throughout the day, you're gonna get less and less energy, like energetic, right? And there's an important concept I want to explain to you that actually Hamza taught me, and this is about brain points. So when you wake up, let's say you wake up in the morning, right? If you've had a good night's sleep, you start off with like 100 brain points in the day. And throughout the day, each little task that you're looking at, right, at work, or when you're driving, or you quickly go to check that message that your friend sent you on Instagram, that meme, like each time it takes a little bit of brain points away from your like brain points of the day. So let's say your friend sends you a meme on Instagram, you open it, you watch it, send it a little message back, yeah, that was funny, whatever. That's like 5 brain points gone, right? Or you see like a Snapchat story from like a girl that you fancy or something, and you're just like watching it over and over again, right? That's 5 brain points gone. So each thing that you're doing in the day, each little tiny little thing you do is costing you brain points. So by the end of the day, you have like 3 brain points left in the tank or something. How are you going to be able to sit and record a video? How are you going to be able to come up with video ideas? How are you going to be able to edit a video or do work on your business, right? Your deep work. The reality of it is you're not going to be able to do it. So we need to save some of those brain points. And the gym, for me anyway, especially like leg day, is going to take up a lot of brain power. Every time I've been to the gym and finished, I come out there feeling quite tired, quite drained, especially if it's after work, right? So what I do is what I'm doing now, is I've just come home from work and I'm recording videos before I go to the gym. So that's just one of the quick things you can do to try and save some of those brain points, is when you come back from work, because you started earlier in the day, you're gonna have more like daylight outside and stuff. You can do your deep work then, right? And it could just be for an hour before the gym. But obviously, if your work doesn't offer like flexi time and you can't start at 7, you have to start at 9, then you've got 2 options. You can either just wake up super early at like 4 o'clock and do your deep work in the morning and actually have a proper morning routine like that, or you could still just save it for after work. But all you're gonna have to do is basically just move around your sleep and wake cycles and your circadian rhythm. And this is gonna depend a lot on you as a person and like the daylight outside and where you live and if it gets dark or if it's sunny or what. But if you can do it, I would definitely like agree with Hamza. And from my experience, the morning is much better, right? There's days where I've worked from home, like, cause at my work, it's pretty flexible to be fair. Like I can work from home. So I can literally wake up in the morning, go for my morning walk that I'm always talking to you guys about to do, go for my morning walk, get the morning sunlight, and I can do that in the morning and kind of just like pretend I'm working, right? I've got my work laptop here, I can just like pretend I'm working, go for my morning walk, get a black coffee, come back, okay? And I can go for a cold shower, right? I can do all that stuff and I can actually record some videos. Like occasionally on a morning, if I'm working, if I don't have any meetings, I'll just spend a bit of time out of work to record videos when I'm working from home. But if I'm in the office, you know, I have to start super early so that I can actually have the time in the afternoon to do that work. Now, obviously I'm gonna get people talking and people thinking about what to do in terms of like a 9 to 5 and self-improvement in general. Like what, you could just quit your 9 to 5, right? Just quit your job and then you can just like do self-improvement full time. And that is something that I really want to do. And that is why I'm trying to grow this YouTube channel. That's why I'm working on other little projects on the side, right? It's because I'm trying to build up money so that it can replace my current income from work so that I can free up my time. And that is like the peak kind of goal for a lot of people on self-improvement, is to escape the rat race, to get out of your job so that you can go and just do the things that you want to do, right? We don't want to be waking up at like 7 o'clock, so we have to get to the work for 9 o'clock and just work in a building in an office all day staring at a screen. I mean, all I do when I get to work is I just stare at a screen. I'm just working, I'm in marketing, right? So I'm just working with numbers and all this stuff, right? It's super boring. It's probably gonna fuck up my eyes really badly when I'm older, right? That's the annoying thing, right? I think about this. It's like, if I don't get out of this job and like really try on self-improvement and like, try to make money online, I could have like serious eye problems or something, like, because we've never seen it, right? We've never had like office jobs where someone's in their office like the whole life pretty much. So this could have like huge consequences down the line with like, you know, like eyes or back pain and stuff, right? So yeah, if you're in like a 9 to 5, obviously the main goal is to try and get out of that 9 to 5 by making money online, by doing some kind of business, right? To try and get yourself out of the rat race. That's obviously the perfect solution, and like the perfect solution to the reason you clicked on this video is like, you know, how do I balance self-improvement and a job? And a 9 to 5, it's like, try and get rid of the 9 to 5. And that's something that I'm trying to do as well. And, you know, hopefully I can help you to do that, and you can come along that journey with me to try and get out of your current situation so we can actually do self-improvement full time and build a community and make money online and help people, right? That's the main goal. But until then, we've just got to use these little tips and tricks that I've learned, right? Either get in a flexi time job where you can start kind of flexible and like starting super early so you can do stuff in the afternoon and like still have some brain points left over to do that, or have to kind of bite the bullet and, you know, do it super early in the morning and move your sleep schedule. You just have to go to bed super early if you're going to wake up at like 4 to do your deep work in the morning and then do your 9 to 5 job. You just have to go to bed super early. But, you know, if you're passionate enough about it, the business that you're working on, it could be like a YouTube channel, it could be like a dropshipping business, whatever it is that you're doing, right? That's like your self-improvement, deep work that you need to do. If you're passionate enough about it, you'll do it, right? You'll work in the morning, because that's what's going to separate you from your competition, from people that are doing the same thing, right? So that's all you need to keep in mind. try to think if there's anything else, any other advice I can give you if you've got a 9-to-5 job and you try to do deep work and be on self-improvement and stuff. But that's about all I can think of. So yeah, hope that was helpful, bro. Hope you got some value out of that. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching. See ya.